Little Goose by David Mraz. Little Goose liked pebbles and puddles, marbles and bubbles, baskets and buckets and balls that roll. He liked the number 8 and the letter O, and how all those things made his eyes go walking round and round without ever stopping. What is it about those things? He wondered. Off he waddled to find his mother. She was sitting by the pond in the sand at the sedge at the water's edge. "Honk," she said. "Winkle, winkle, mamma," he said in his little goose voice. "Things that make my eyes go walking remind me of something, the way they go round and round without ever stopping. It's something cozy and comfy and happy, too. I've tried to remember what it is, but I can't. Can you?" "I think you are the only one who can do that," said his mother. Little Goose clacked his beak. "I'll find out what it is," he said, "even if I have to go around the world." Mamma Goose waved a wing over the pond. "The world is a big place," she said, "but if you keep one wing over the water, your wing and the water will bring you home to me, safe as ever." So Little Goose began his trip around the world, always keeping one wing over water. He waddled along and he wiggled along, and with a waddle and a wiggle he came upon Turtle, dozing on top of his rock in the middle. "Twinkle, winkle, Turtle," said Little Goose. "Things that make my eyes go walking remind me of something cozy and comfy and happy too, but I don't know what it is. Do you?" "My little rock makes me comfy and happy," said Turtle. Little Goose hopped onto Turtle's rock. He climbed up and up until he reached the top. When he tried to sit, he slipped, and he flipped, kerplop, into the water. "That was not cozy or comfy or happy," said Little Goose. "Maybe," said Turtle, "you're looking for something less slippery." So Little Goose set off again. He jigged along and he jogged along. With a jig and a jog he came upon Frog, sitting on a log in the mud by the pond. "Twinkle, winkle, Frog," said Little Goose. "What do you know about hoops and hats and wheels that roll? They remind me of something, the way they go round and round without ever stopping." "Well," said Frog with a little hop, "flies go and they never stop." Little Goose's eyes followed the flies round and round, but he was not cozy or comfy or happy. He was dizzy. "Maybe," said Frog, "buzzing things are not what you are looking for." So Little Goose started off again. He went slipping along, he went sliding along. With a slip and a slide he came upon Mouse by the water near her house. "Twinkle, winkle, Mouse, can you help me find something that makes my eyes go walking?" "My little house," said Mouse, "is round, and there's a hole at the top that goes into the ground." Little Goose squeezed through the hole and pushed his way into Mouse's house, far, far below. But that tiny little house, just right for a mouse, was much too small for Little Goose. He was not cozy or comfy or happy in here. "Mamma," he said, but all he could hear was his own heart beating. Poor Little Goose scrunched and scrunched. Backwards he went until at last he was out in the air with the sky and the water. "Honk!" he said with a big goose sound. "Honk!" he cried again, even louder. He hurried along, he scurried along, and with a hurry and a scurry he was back, just like that, to his home by the pond. Little Goose ran to his mother. He was happy to be home, and did a happy honk with a big goose sound. "Do you remember," said his mother, "what it was? Have you found out what things that go round remind you of?" And all at once he knew. It was Mamma's wings, soft as ever. They made him cozy and comfy and happy all over. From side to side and bottom to top, they went round and round him, and they never stopped.